Alrighty. This is a momentous occasion. I'm pretty happy right now because I just finished what is my second YouTube video, but also my first like actual one I put like a lot of effort into. I think I spent probably 4 hours learning how to edit and things like that. It's a lot harder. Like I don't think I give people who do this for like a job enough credit, man. I mean, this shit was hard. Like, good for them. So yeah, I think you know, now that that's out of the way, I kind of have a feel for what I'm doing. Starting to learn a bit more, hoping that I can improve more in the future. But I really think that this last video I made is 1,000% better than the last one, and you know, they'll just keep getting better. I have a new audio setup, so I'm just kind of rolling with the punches, improving as we go, and hopefully I can make this a little like kind of side hustle thing. Like I'm not trying to make too much money, but I just you know, it's a nice little hobby, and I like to share my decks with you guys, and you know, maybe see where we can move on with that. I also want to improve my speech skills and things like that, so if we can keep working on that, it'd be kind of nice, and I hope that some people could join me on that journey. But obviously we're not going to get tons of traffic at the beginning. I just kind of wanted to see if I can make something quality, and I think we started off with something a lot better than we did last time, so you know, just happy about it. Don't want to toot my own horn too much or anything, but yeah, I think I want to just get into some deck building maybe, because I have some ideas and I also want to capitalize on them. Am I right? So yeah, we're going to be brewing primarily for alchemy. So I have a few decks that I've made that have been really powerful and have really carried me through all these rank ups and things like that. So just go over those. You Make Me Sick, Blue White Control, Bodies Alchemy, got me down to rank 35, I think. And then Ooh Baby is a ramp deck. I have a video coming out on that soon. This deck's fun as hell, man. Like this is like what I like doing when I play Magic. This is like very similar to the first like paper Magic deck I ever built, except it was mono green, but just like ramp, and then like play big shit and like hopefully go over the top. And it's kind of viable. Like the card pool isn't really good right now, so it actually turns out to be kind of viable as long as we have like enough removal. So I definitely have some changes to make in here as well, but I don't want to do anything yet. I want to have the video come out, and then maybe I'll make some updates to that. But I kind of wanted to look at some new stuff. Namely this deck. I've been experimenting a little bit with it. It's called Sneaky Snake. Just because we're going to try to capitalize on Rodmouth Viper and cards like it. So the big thing with this card is when it enters or attacks, it has a trigger. So if anyone's watching any of my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of push-pull, because you can bring out big-ass things, two big-ass things like at the same time, and have them swing and have all their ETB and death trigger kind of stack up. Really powerful. Sometimes it can just like win the game on one turn. Most of the time it will win the game on one turn. But there's a lot of setup for it, and sometimes that requires a little bit of blue. So the white in this deck is kind of freaking me out. The reason I think it requires blue is there's cards like Ill-Timed Explosion. What is this UI? Ill-Time. This card is like the lifeblood of that deck that got me really, really far and ranked. It brought me down to, I think, rank like 45 or something, if I'm not mistaken. But this card's absolutely gas. Basically, it draws, it filters, it is a board wipe, and it sets you up for your push pulls on the later turn. So it's just like it's a really good transitional card, and like a card that slows down the opponent so much. A replacement in this deck is a No Witnesses, which only does one of the parts of Ill-Timed Explosion, and it does it worse because most of the time it's going to give them a clue token. So I don't know. I don't know if white's the best fit for this deck, to be honest. The big parts of this deck are like Rotmouth Viper and Coiling Rebirth. I don't want to make a deck that's like exactly the same as the last one, or as like the push-pull deck I had before. But I've tested this one a couple times. I've lost a few games. Like, that's like hurt my rank. Just to go over my rank again. Rank 53 right now. Last video I recorded, I believe I ended around 34, maybe 34th. And I haven't played for a couple days, but also I have been doing some testing, so I've been losing some games. And I should probably be testing in like an alchemy event or something, because those are almost always like free wins and stuff, and like good situational understanding of like different decks you can run into. But I don't really know if that's gonna also give me the best representation of who I'm gonna be facing as well. So I think I might edit this deck, as tough as it is. I think it's like kind of necessary at this point, because just not doing what I want it to at the moment. Yeah, and like I originally had it as white black, but I made it Mardu. I added that red element just so I could put it in the Brass's Tunnel Grinder and Trumpeting Carnosaur, because it's another Coiling Rebirth target that's fantastic. The deck's actually just built around this, not just the other snake. Because if you promise a gift, you can get like 2 snakes, and then if they both attack, you have 4 triggers on this like snake trigger, and if they both don't die, the next turn you have 3. Like, it's just really powerful if you can get this to play this and stick it. And then same thing with the Trumpeting Carnosaur, or maybe even like the Vein Ripper. Probably not as strong with the Vein Ripper. Another thing I have different is the white in this deck, and that's for Saint Olenda. And the Saint Olenda's probably one of the most versatile big drops right now in alchemy. And sometimes in historic, I saw a video from this guy Taco Bite, who makes great videos. And he and maybe it was Timeless, I forget, but he made one with the Rakdos Vampire combo, except he added this card to the deck. And it just so strong. So I think I want to keep the red in there. I think I might just have this as a card that I can push pull, but I can't cast it. Like, I might take the white out of my deck and then just like play this as like a reanimator target exclusively. And then if I do that, I'm gonna have to take the other white pieces out. But we're not like married to anything. We have plenty of options. We're not gonna lose too many more games if we don't we're gonna keep losing if we refuse to innovate. So we have to innovate a little bit. Let's see. I just typed blue in there. That's crazy work. I think I just need I need my ill-timed explosions. I'm sorry. It makes too much sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shove aside. Why can I only do 2 shove asides? Is Arena broken? A little bit. Tiny Bones. And I think I might forego the Impetuous Lootmonger in this deck. that's a card that I have in my other popular deck, the other push-pull deck that I made. This card's really strong. It allows you to discard one of your big drops and then heist an opponent's library. The only thing is, like, also it gives you a treasure token when you play that card, but the only thing is that if I'm playing a heist deck, they can go off on me with this card. Like, they can, like, this card gives them a lot of gas because they can pull 2 or 3 of these out of my deck and, like, play them in the same turn because they're generating more and more treasures. So I don't know if that's, like, the kind of power I want to give them. It's just like, it's like when I heist someone's deck, this is the first thing I want to see. Either that or a triumphant getaway. So yeah, I think I might pass on this. If there are any other discard effects, then, like, I'll probably consider those. I actually, what is that? Kitsa. So this card's pretty cool. If I can put counters on this, I can always copy the instant or sorceries. But I don't know if this is gonna be strong enough. It might be just, like, kind of a fun include if we want to try it out, for sure. We're not gonna be casting tons of instant or sorcery spells in a turn, so we're not gonna get those prowess triggers to boost this guy up. But, like, let's say on one turn we push pull, like, the kill side, and we also shove aside something. Like, if we have the mana, we could, like, double shove aside, or we could double push pull. You know, it seems pretty situational. I have to admit, it seems like pretty all right. I don't know. I'll give it a run for now. But that's, like, a maybe. I'm also gonna cut one of the push pulls. Yeah, I'm gonna cut one of the push pulls. And I may cut an Aclazot. Then what else do we want to consider? This is a nice draw and discard, but I don't know. It's kind of like 2/2 flying vigilance isn't fantastic against some of the creatures we're going against, and it might just come up the board for a meal-timed explosion. Yeah, typically you want, like, a 3-power creature because you're gonna be facing a lot of the impetuous lootmongers, like a lot of them, and these have first strike. So, like, if you have a 2/3, you pretty much, like, can shut down their attacks for a little bit if you're not trying to, like, kill them immediately, which most of the time I am. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. It might just be that I need to add more interaction to this deck. Maybe another feed the cycle. I could do, like, a Thoughtstalker Warlock, and the thing is I don't have any way to do damage early in the game. Yeah, like, that doesn't really blend super well, because it's definitely, like, control-y and then, like, big bombs at the end. Let's see, Maha is pretty sick. Hollow Marauder, another discard outlet. No. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. If source, you can open non-combat. That's not very... This takes too much work to get going, I think. But that first mode's not bad. Honestly, that first mode might be comparable to a Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Because every time, like, I'm casting a kill spell, I can filter more and find what I need. And then maybe, like, if I'm on, like, turn 4 and I wanna ramp up to push pull, I can just get the level 2 and cast it 1 turn earlier. But then, like, I'm kind of wasting a turn. That is something to consider. I'll toss maybe a 1 of in here. Just test it out. Expend 4, you may discard. No. That doesn't seem very strong. Nope. Maybe I'll try another Cruel Claw. The thing is, if you put 2 Cruel Claws in your deck, then like all of a sudden you have a chance to find your own Cruel Claw, and like then his like ability is kind of wasted. I don't know. It's like it's a fringe concern, but it's a concern nonetheless. And I'm kind of glad to get rid of what's it called? The what is that? Graveyard to this card. I'm kind of glad. I'm not glad to get rid of it, but like, okay, for context, I pretty much only think about heist when I'm playing decks, like when I'm building decks, because heist is the biggest concern. So I'm kind of glad to get rid of this, because this just allows them to reanimate their Corenzo, and then like I can't kill it because it'll deal damage to me. I'm not sure if it's that big of a deal, but Blood Splatter Analysis. 3 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Whenever one or more creatures die, mill a card and put a bloodstain counter. Doesn't feel that great. And Marchesa doesn't feel that great either. I'm not committing that many crimes. Yeah. I think that maybe we send it with just like a couple changes. I know it kind of sucks. Let me get my mana right. So I'm getting rid of this white. What do I have? 18 lands. I need to cut 2 cards as well. Cut one of you and maybe one of the Aclazotz. I want 24 lands, I think. I don't know. I still don't know if like 24 lands is enough. I haven't done enough experimenting, and I also like haven't done any like research. I don't like know what really is the meta or like the norm. But that's why we play, to figure it out. And I had 2 of these, and then because we have the Kitsa, I'll do 1 more blue than normal. Yeah, that kind of feels good. I have 19 lands. Here, we're gonna add the Captivating. I can't spell. 4 of those. Now we are at 23 lands. Here, 1 more black. Oh, wait, what's the most important? Yeah, black. And 1 more. All right. I think that this is good enough to get some dubs. Oh wait, why do I have 25 cards? I can actually probably put back another shove aside. This game doesn't want me to put in more. If anyone's tuned in at any point, like, please, I need the recommendations. But yeah, I think this is pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it doing this? Arena's kind of buggy today, it seems like. This might work. Now that I think about it, I don't want 2 tiny bones. I'm like, I just need to get enough removal. Maybe I should include a counter too. Maybe like a 3 steps ahead. Yeah, that might be worthwhile, just like to have a 1-of in case like something goofy happens that I need to take care of. Saint Olenda, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Roddenmouth Viper with what's that card? The horse. What is that horse card? Calamity's nuts. Wait, that's nuts. Do I have enough reanimator targets? Let's see. So I'm replacing 2 Volborn Tyrants for Saint Elenda and 2 Rottenmouth Vipers. Yeah, I might have to cut something. Yeah, if I'm going heavy on the Coiling Rebirth, I think I just cut the Calamity. Yeah, it sucks to do it, but I think I might have to cut the Calamity. All right, let's give it a run. I'm like actually feeling pretty good about it. And I'm gonna run my new YouTube video on my phone just to see if it uploaded well. All right. Sneaky Snake. Test 1. Like the shell should work. I have like a few missing pieces, or like pieces that I popped in and took out. So the test should work, just based on like my previous deck. But I also don't really know if those new pieces are gonna be worthwhile or not. It's all about like making it like ultimately better, you know. It's like I'm already drawing like the 3 steps ahead early on. Like, will that help me out or not? I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool to find out. Like, we got like nothing to lose. It's like a video game, you know. It's not like I'm not gonna cry about it later if I lose. So let's see. Looks like he's playing a Thopterus. This is a must kill. So this card is it's just kind of like a token generator, or like an Ornithopter generator. Every turn it's gonna give you some shit that you don't wanna deal with, and it'll just get stronger and stronger the more of them you play. So yeah, I definitely want to dump that early. Notice I'm keeping all the lands just because I want to get to those late casts, and I'm like, I just noticed that this could be filtering as well. Oh. Alright, well, I guess I'm holding up 3 steps ahead. And I don't want that now. It would have been nice to get earlier. Yeah, it is nice. Like, I can hold this and maybe play it later. And the Surveil lands are strong too. I don't put enough respect on their name for sure. This is why we put in that, but they have a fucking counter. Alright, if all their things are going to be rogues, then I'm just going to do this now. And we found the Bitter Triumph. Alright, sweet. Okay. So if we kill this Thopterus, then this will be a 0-2 for the rest of its time. And we're gonna just hold up this Bitter Triumph. You know what? I might kill it now because they do have counters. If they're a high stack, I'm pretty sure they'll have counters. And I'm gonna discard this Rottenmouth Viper, and we'll see why. Because next turn, if I can get this push pull off, oh baby, we're gonna see the first hit in the deck. So I just want him to tap out, play something really cool on his side. Come on, pal. Come on. Alright, he's gonna heist me. Maybe I shouldn't have just killed that thing with the push-pull. Maybe, like, it's not that big if I let, like, Ornithopters rain on my head. If I just kill them all. Come on, play something, man. That's, like, a useless piece of shit card that we don't care about. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Um, here we go. And we're going to be pulling Vein Ripper and a Viper. So he has to sacrifice a permanent. Luckily, he just got this Wicked Roll token, so that's like a really easy sacrifice. And he has the Ornithopter. But when this guy swings in, he's going to have to sacrifice 2 permanents or lose 4 life twice or discard 2 cards. Yada, yada, yada. So just 3 triggers like right off the stack with that. And then we also get the Vein Ripper Death trigger. So pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And I wish this was untapped because then I could just play a Virtue next turn. No worries about it. Yeah, man. I mean, that's... What, he just gave up? That definitely wasn't the end for him. It worked well. I think we got like a pretty good draw to get there. Alright. 1-0. Is this deck the truth? Now that I actually play the Rotten Mouth Viper in the push-pull shell, I'm not sure that it's that good. Like 3 triggers off of it is pretty strong, but like I think the whole point of the Viper is that you play it and then it keeps compounding. Like its attacks are like more and more dangerous every single turn, and you like need to deal with it. I don't know if like 3 triggers is enough to win the game. Maybe it is. Maybe it's always enough to win the game in conjunction with something else. But I think I'd rather have the trump, or like maybe a trumpeting Carnosaur, but I'd rather have that that green dino. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Playing token white guy. What's up, dude? Alright. We'll hold up Shove Aside for this guy. We're going Marker Bat. White red bat deck. What is the red for? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Scrying is nice. I shouldn't have given that free scry. Well, he would have kept it anyways. Alrighty. So I think we tunnel grind here. We're going to keep the Deadly Cover up. I'm looking for a blue land and a ill-timed explosion. So drop you, drop maybe the Bitter Triumph. Alright. That's alright, I guess. I didn't really get what I wanted. I do think I can maybe plop down this Viper at some point, but I'm probably gonna want to wipe the board first. I don't know how much removal a white-red bat deck works. Maybe it's a lot. I don't know. Maybe he's got lightning helixes to boot in his hand. Alright. Long ass pause. He's thinking. Leonine War Leader. Is it just a life gain? I mean, he is token white guy. Maybe he's making a bunch of tokens. I'm conflicted as onto whether or not I kill this now or not. I think I might just body this thing. I don't know. Even though I have the Deadly Cover up. Alright, I'm gonna wait till next turn. Maybe I should have Restless Vents too. Roaming Throne. Alright, you know what? Like, I'm glad I waited because that's a pretty sweet thing to kill too. I was gonna do Cat Soldier. Alright, I will take 11 here, or 9. Is it worth taking that much damage just to save a feed the cycle? Yet to be seen. We'll see. Do I want to get rid of anything? I'm honestly not. I'm not worried about anything in his deck yet. I want to keep this Perforator in my graveyard. Glad I kept the feed the cycle now, even though I took the extra damage. In case we need to play it next turn, we'll be feeling pretty good. Alright. So we're going to play this on blue, get another trigger on the Tunnel Grinder with this Fable Passage. And we're just going to plop this big guy down. Put some pressure on him. Like double Lightning Helix, I think, just kills me. Does it not? With these two guys out. Has he played? He's played all creatures. Acrobatic Leap. Now, the more I think about it, a third one. I knew there was a Lightning Helix coming. Fuck. Oh no. Alright. Ditch that. I think I have to pay one and kill this big guy. And then Tiny Bones. And do I swing or not? I don't know whether or not to swing. Oh, fuck it. I want Token White Guy to win. Alright, let's see if he has it. Man, what a terrible move to take that 9. I had no idea it was in this deck. Okay. I have to trade my nuts 1/1. Alright, well that's just annoying. 3 triggers on the Viper. So he has to block with one of these guys, I think. Or both of them. He has to block both of them. Shove aside. Wow. Okay. Boom, boom. Will he top deck a Lightning Helix? Will he say, oh my god, it's Lightning Helix? Oh. That could have been pretty cool. I don't know. I was kind of rooting for the guy, to be honest. Alright. That's 2 dubs. I think we're 2-0. Let me bring up the WL counter. What did I get? WL. I'll put it right above my little head there. And we are 2-0 with my new brew. Opponent goes first on my slow ass hand. Please don't be mono red. Oh, it's mono red. Yeah, I think I have to hold shove aside if he plays like a hasty guy. Lovely. Alright. Cruel Claw. Alright, that's like an option to just force them to use some stuff on them. Another Emberheart Challenger. Oh, that might be one of their best draws. Alright, get rid of that dumbass land. Cruel Claw. If I can spin into something big, like imagine I spin into like a Saint Alenda, and like they just can't outspeed my life gain. Sword of Wealth and Power. Damn. All right. He doesn't have a kill for the Cruel Claw. All right. But I'm taking 7 here. I'm not blocking this shit. Let's see what we get. Kitsa. Oh, I knew it would be a bad idea to put this card in the deck. I mean, I guess. Do you want to reanimate Rottenmouth or Grenzo first? I think Rottenmouth. I can play the Viper this turn. I don't want to sacrifice my Cruel Claw, though. Alright, we'll get rid of Grenzo regardless. Yeah, I don't want to play the Viper this turn. Alright, can you kill me? The Wealth and Power is pretty sick. Nine damage. Alright. Alright. Man, I haven't drawn a single, what's it called? Okay, wait, that's a gas hit off the top. Do I just wipe the board now? Do I wipe the board? I can wipe the board and play Grenzo. Or I can get a double Carnosaur trigger if I wipe the board, yeah. Yep. Alright. And then we gift him a card and say hello, pal. Oh, baby. That's strong as hell. And if give me some. No, wait. Oh, wait. No, I can't pay it. Wait, that was like the worst trumpeting Carnosaur ever. Wait, why was that terrible? Alright, well. Kind of feeling bad about that, not gonna lie. Alright. That's a good draw. Crocodile. So if I play him, I'm doing 8 damage between these two. Or it's just 7 damage because he's going to block the small one. I could also just hold this and create I can just do a token now and say feed the cycle for the small one. Do we spin it? I think we spin it. All right. Okay. I think I hold everything back, weirdly enough. Do I hold everything back? No attacks, yeah. I think we have a relatively strong position as long as he doesn't have a monstrous rage or something for the manifold mouse. Alright, we're going to double block with 2 trumpeting Carnosaurs. Alright. Maybe all 3. You can't pump it up that much. I guess a monstrous rage just doubles what he's got going on. Okay, wait, he dies. Okay. And then he's gonna try to re-equip onto this lad right here. Yeah, nice job, loser. Let's see. Fuck you. Okay. Did we grind this one out? It's starting to feel like we did. If I coiling rebirth now, I think that might just be game. As we get 2 snakes out there. Leave this guy. Oh, 8? No, I leave this tiny boy back. Yeah, we're gonna coiling rebirth our Viper. Okay. He has to drop the card. He can't. I mean, he could also just go for broke, but he can't do too much crazy work. Sacrificing this might be nice for us. Discard a shove aside. Okay, he likes that last card in his hand. What is it? Good game. Ooh. I think I'm liking this deck. I don't know. Seems to run completely different from like the other one, just because there's a lot more focus on permanence instead of just one-shot kills with the push pulls. But the trumpeting Carnosaur, just getting 2 of them and then being able to copy it for 4 mana, seemed pretty strong. Alright. If I were to classify this hand, I would classify it as ass. And yeah, I think I just bin that, so I can maybe shoot something down with the Carnosaur. Alright, I'm gonna pull the black with that land, and then I'm gonna just try to work towards this ill-timed explosion. And I also have the 3 steps ahead if this is a heist deck. For, what's that card called? The big special one that fucks my day up. Triumphant Heist. So I think I have to make a second blue here. Yep. Even though I just said that, I think I have to blow up his loot monger. Now we're gonna end the turn. He doesn't have anything early game that he can play to add to my deck. Yeah? What is it? Triumphant Getaway? Whoa. Okay. Ill-timed. Oh, what is this guy's deck? Is this guy running my deck? Alright. I think we ill-timed Explosion here. Try to find our land for next turn. There it is. And maybe I keep this cover up. I dump this 3 steps ahead. Okay, so I have a Coiling Rebirth for this snake that is dumped. Tiny Bones. As long as he doesn't do anything too threatening. Here's the other thing. He's got a counterspell in hand. Do I bait out the counterspell first? Yeah, he has it. I mean, I can't do anything until he plays this shit. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. He completely threw me for a loop there. I thought that he had something. Maybe it's Saint Elenda next turn? I think double Viper might be stronger, actually. Double Carnosaur, though? Yeah, double Viper is pretty sick. I can't tell which one's better, double Viper or double Carnosaur. Alright, he's gonna take the hit. You know what? Double Carnosaur is definitely better. Yeah, that was a learning experience, I think. Maybe double Viper's only good on an empty hand or tapped out library, tapped out lands. I can't speak. All right, we're just gonna hold. We don't have anything. Okay. Granzo this turn? Is that what we're looking at? Soul Guide Lantern. That is a crazy include in a best of 1 deck. And it fucks my deck up too. Wow. Okay. I mean, good on him, man. Some creature lands would be right nice right now for me. Sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern. He's gonna just do it in response to any card I play. Alright. Sorry, pal. We were waiting for that. We still have some good hits off the top, so I'm not despairing too much. That's not one of them. Do I have any lands left? I have 1 island, 1 mountain, and 2 fabled passages left. Alright, let's just get the island out of our deck. Alright. So if I take his Grenzo with this deadly cover up, then he's locked out of that for the rest of the game. Locked out of reanimating it or playing more. He's picky choosy, come on, man. Vein Ripper? Push pull? Oh, you got push pull. Rodmouth Viper and Saint Elenda. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I can't beat that. Oh. It's also one of the reasons that push pull might not be the strongest is like against heists, like push pull is anyone's graveyard. I don't know. Don't know if that's just a huge liability or not. That was a long game. Two and one. Birdland. Yeah, me and Birdland, we go way back. I guess we're gonna see artist talent shine here. Unless this is a rabbit deck and I need to like go buck wild on him early. Hello, Birdland. I think we bin this. Because we're going to ill-timed explosion soon, my guess is... No, we're not going to bin this. Why would we bin that? Alright. Artist talent. Alright. Let's see how it works. Wow. I think I get the mic caller here. And we're gonna pull a red. No, we have a red in the bin, or waiting to be played. What do we discard? I like my hand. We discard the Bitter Triumph. So ill-timed explosion and wow, I'm taking maybe 12 damage if he plays something else. Nope. So we only need ill-timed explosion for 2, I think. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cycle this. No, he's not worth playing anymore. And I have to do it for the push-pull. And I'll do event. Phineas. Alright. Boom shakalaka. I don't think we discard anything. I like this hand. Red. And non-creature spells cost... We're going to play Tiny Bones first, but then non-creature spells cost 1 less. So we can cast this Virtue earlier. Swords you can control deal non-combat damage. Alright, we're like never going to use that last mode. Alright, CV blocks. Yeah, honestly, Coiling Rebirth is not that good here. I can play one of them for my Crow Claw, but that's about it. I mean, this thing's doing work. Like, I'm getting through my deck. That's... You gotta get rid of that Burden End. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll swing. See what we can pull. Wow. I'm 1 short to do everything. I think I figured out Kits is not it, man. Does he have something to kill me this turn? Okay. Okay. Alright. We'll live with that. Keep swinging. Come on, let's do something actually good, please. Wow, there we go. Alright. 6/6. Discard or lose 4, please. Yeah, that's too close for comfort. Alright. I think that we just attack. Sacrifice, and he can't lose 4 life. Oh yeah, he can, I guess. Oh, he's just giving up. Alrighty. Artist Talent is taking down Ferdinand. That's gotta get some views, man. That was talking about my new video. It's called Riding a Luge Through Top 46 Mythic. Maybe I could say surfing a luge. Riding sounds a little bit sussy baka. You go first. Thank you. I will go first. I want to get the pick bucket down, even though I want to get this artist talent down. I think this is the only way that makes sense. Awesome. Alright, we have a kill spell for whatever they play too. Yeah. Let's just do this now. Then if we draw a land, we can artist talent plus a virtue maybe. I might just have to virtue. The Stormcatch Mentor is really strong. That's so powerful. One cost, draw a card. He's not gonna. He wants to block because he doesn't want me to get his Kitza. All right. I don't even think I go for it. I think that I can steal his Mentor and play stuff for cheat. Awesome. Now he's gonna try to deal with that, I think. Alright, at some point I need to get this talent down. Okay. Do I just get another Kitza? Wow, that seems like a waste. Alright, so good news is that whenever he plays a creature, we can just feed the cycle it for one less and green. Interesting. And cycle this Elenda out of our hand. All right, we'll cast it on our end step. Okay. Awesome. All right. This is just nice because I need to get this out of my hand. Artist talent, pretty good so far. I'm not hating the cost reduction on this guy either. Oh shit. I think I swing in. I want him to interact. I could win right now really fast, but I'm afraid of a counter. So we're just gonna play this Kitza and end the turn. It's just like I need him to tap out before we play the Saint Alenda, because I think once I have him down, he ain't gonna do shit, you know. What is this green for? I'm curious. Alright, he wants to cast 2 spells and copy the second one. Alright. What's the deal here, pal? He's holding up mana. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna hold the Carnosaur. Yeah, I think we just attack again. maybe take the otter. This is a goofy ass board, dude. Alright. This opens a door. Kill my tiny bones. Alright, opens the door. It's no 1 mana counter spells in alchemy. I'ma leave that door open. I'ma leave the door open. Maybe I should have done 2 Carnosaurs. Honestly, that's like, sounds way better, but Alenda's OP. We're just gonna see how OP she is. With that 4-cost spell, we added 7 power to the battlefield. But wait, there's more. We added 11 power to the battlefield and an extra 4 every turn as long as she keeps hitting. Sleight of hand. I gotta use this guy's ability. I mean, it's kind of going to waste. All right. Well, TBH, I gotta take a shit, so I'm gonna end it here. I don't think anyone's watching anyway, so yeah, peace out. I will probably be streaming tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe in the day after if I don't do it then, but yeah, if anyone watched, thanks for watching, and maybe this will